Da 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 da. What's good, YouTube? This is Very Melon Man, and welcome all of you to our brand new project, a Let's Play of a Skyrim Special Edition Overhaul mod known as The Curse. The gods are in silence. The world of Skyrim is dying. Everything is dying. With the arrival of the dragons, a terrible curse came into the world. The population is suffering. Animals are dead inside. Plants are decaying. There is no salvation. Created by Fulgore 2727 a few years ago. So, the gimmick behind this Overhaul mod is that each of the playable races begins the game suffering from one of several curses. The one curse they all share is the curse of the life, which disables natural health regeneration. Now, you can check which curses your current character has by going over to the active effects tree. And it's actually pretty interesting. The curse of life, right. Aside from the curse of life, the curse of the mind receive 25% more magic damage. Your magic is below 20%, and the curse of wrath. Your magic and stamina regenerate slower when you're not in combat. These curses are exclusive to the Nord race. It's not the only thing the mod changes. Each race gets their... Instead of starting with bonus stats in several of the starting skill trees, each race gets a bonus XP towards those original 5 starting skill trees. So in the Nord's case, we get faster smithing, block, one-handed, light armor, and speech. And on top of that, the two-handed skill tree grows 10% faster. Our resist frost skill has also been reduced from a mighty 50% to a paltry 10%. This is in keeping with the fact that, in general, what this mod is going to do is nerf basically everything about the game when it comes to crafting. For example, we start at 5 for everything except for starting skills. Well, this is embarrassing. Let's see here.
Was that really a dragon?
It's weird, but for some reason we're not getting the entire skill tree. Okay. So forgive me, but I'm gonna have to do some mod loading. I didn't think this would happen, but looks like I'm gonna have to. Looks like I'm gonna have to take care of some things. Alright. Oh well. If I want to level up a skill fast, I have other means to do that. So, forgive me. Now, hopefully we can get on with the game. Yeah, we got rid of better leveling so that we can, as you can see here, even the loading screens are affected by the curse mod. Dark Elf Blood does not normally grant you only 10% resistance to fire. It's a 50%. Right. So actually, in general, the thing with large-scale overhaul mods like the Curse is that the vast majority of your mods are completely overwritten and forgotten about for the sake of the changes made by the Curse. It's all in this, the name of basically forcing you to play by the Curse's mechanics. There we go. So as you can see here before, we weren't able to see every change, but now we can. For some reason, adding in a mod that screws up how fast we get to level also changes pretty much every... Also prevents us from using the full extent of the curse's rather extensive perk overhaul. So I'm going to say this right now. One of the most notable things with the perk overhaul trees is the fact that the at the very top of the screen here, you get these. These are specializations. You can only choose one of the specializations per perk tree, even if you have multiple perks. But you can get up to 18 specializations at a time if you really want to have a character that has 100 points in every perk. Another part of the nerf right here is that you will never be able to craft equipment as powerful as you could in the vanilla game. Skill enchantments with Untitled Enchanter can get up to 25% stronger, just like you could, but it takes you 5 perk points instead of 1. Same with stamina. On the other hand, your enchantments never be more than 50% stronger than their original magnitude. When I get some actual levels, we'll be able to go over the rest of the perk tree at my pace, but alright. So, familiar territory. It's a Skyrim tutorial. Luckily, I skipped the intro, so you wouldn't have to sit through that. Woo! You did the thing. Another thing, as you can see here, is that our carry weight is drastically reduced. Basically, you might as well forget entirely about the, Woo! Oh boy. Alright. Like, in all seriousness, you might as well forget about being able to haul tons of junk around because you only have about 125 weight. And speaking of weight, in the curse, gold will weigh you down. Can't see it, but gold has weight. It's like 0.10% pounds per piece of gold. So it takes up a lot of your capacity, which means that you won't be able to haul around. You won't be able to haul around large amounts of money for ease of purchase. Come on. Yeah. Alright. Oh! One unique thing about this mod, however... Oh, I didn't mean to go to the mod menu, but one thing about this mod that it also has, that I think is fairly interesting, is the difficulty is based on a risk-reward system. Novice to expert, you and the enemy do 25% more damage to each other. On master difficulty, you and the enemy do 50% more damage to each other. In a legendary, you and the enemy do 100% more damage to each other. So, if you want to deal more damage, the easiest way to do it is to take the risk and bump the difficulty up to legendary mode. Another thing about I'll just list down the features as I go along here, because there's a lot to talk about, and it's a lot you'll be seeing for this particular playthrough. As usual, skip the bear. I'm so glad I installed a big jump mod. It's just twice the normal jumping height, but it's going to make all the difference when it comes to scaling mountaintops. Alright. Level. Some skills require more XP to level. For balance, some require less. So, it gives smithing as an example for a skill that's going to require less experience to level up due to everything that's going to be involved in it. And oh boy, is the smithing skill tree quite involved. Survival mode is a mod downloadable from the Creation Club, but I'm not going to turn it on.
Looks like he's gone for good this time, but I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
As you see here, another part of our active effects will be the hunger and thirst options. We don't need to turn on survival difficulty when we already have survival mode mechanics installed into the game via this mod. When you're hungry, you see minus 50% stamina regen and magicka, and your warrior skills are increased 50% slower. When you're thirsty, 50% minus magicka regen and minus 50% stamina, and your mage and thief skills will increase 50% slower. So you have to manage hunger and thirst fairly regularly. It's not annoying, but as long as you well, how hungry or thirsty you get depends on how full or parched you are. So if you don't regularly consume food or water, you're going to get hungry faster than you probably care to realize. Let's see here. Combat. Enemies will block more and try to stagger if you hold back. Hold your block. Some will try to flank you or cancel your attacks. The range of melee attacks was changed. Because of that, you can dodge the attack moving away from it. The combat's fast, tactical, and brutal. Even more legendary, but for both sides. Perks. Overhaul of all perks. The level 100 perks called Specializations. These perks are powerful and provide various bonuses to abilities. So you can get one specialization per skill tree. Specializations. You're talking about builds. The specializations are where you can be basing your build around. And yeah, some specializations are not as powerful as the others. For example, you can either specialize in a perk that will require you to play with a staff equipped if you're a destruction mage, or if you want to become a battle mage, you can go to the spell sword specialization, which allows you to do 10% more damage to one-hit weapons, and your strength skills will be 10% more powerful. You will also no longer receive the extra magical cost from fatigue status. And what is fatigue? Fatigue. What happens with fatigue is that when you equip light or heavy armor, you take a penalty to... You take a penalty to your stamina. Stamina, right. Each piece of light armor you have equipped will give you -5 stamina. And for heavy armor, it's -10. Spells also cast 10% more magic if you are using light armor, and it's like 20% if you're using heavy armor. Finally, because you're fatigued, you'll do 50% minus physical damage if your stamina is below 10%. Which is why perks that eliminate or mitigate the stamina fatigue system are there in the tree. With our thirst and stamina being what they are, our stamina max reserves are so bad that we literally cannot regenerate any of them. There's no passive regen there. There's also a so you can see, yeah, it's important for you to... Ooh, right. Herbalism is going to be a big part of how you manage your hunger and thirst. The reason for that, it says you're well fed, but that's not really the case. Because one other garish aspect of the curse is how you will have a random chance to get rotten alchemy ingredients when you pluck them from the wild. This isn't just plant life. You can also get rotten chorus eggs, from my memory. And it's pretty ghastly because you have no idea what they'll do until after you take them. Ooh, there's the rain. And there's the lamppost to guide our way. Oh. Raise the audio a bit. We found the first standing stones in the game. So let me tell you what they're going to do. You don't need to see me say that. But take the warrior stone. All combat skills will increase 20% faster. Oh.
are the Guardian Stone. We have the 13 conditions and stones left up.
The Warrior Stone does the same for Mage Stones. Huh. I could have sworn these were all nerfed.
Iron's landscape. Mage. Peaches and
Scar to see through the... Oh. Saber cat. And this is, right, in addition to rotten plant life, you'll have rotten animal meat. If you eat this, stamina regenerates 1%, 10% slower. Eat rotten animal meat, but you also get, like, cursed beast. Ooh, right. Basically, you can,
what do you want?
oh, that's gross.
Need something?
Yeah,
This should be good.
unfortunately... Unfortunately, fake Murdoch here, as well as fake Odessa, they are victims of the Gray Face bug. Late into Special Editions life cycle, the mod authors who were aware of the Gray Face bug basically abandoned their mods and never went back to try and fix them. Like so. Speaking of which, let's talk about the stagger Poise system. Normal attacks with melee weapons have a chance to stagger the target. Daggers will stagger less. Warhammers, however, give you the best stagger. The armor has a chance to negate the effect based on its material. Fur will protect less. Daedric is the best. So, higher quality armor gives you more defense or poise against staggering attacks that damage your poise. It's actually, the poise system from Dark Souls 1 implemented into this game, which I think is pretty cool. Like, in general, judging by the names, in general, you can actually tell how much of an influence that both Dark Souls and Dragon's Dogma had on the development of this mod. The mod author is clearly a fan. And I absolutely agree. At the same time, as a result of that, I decided to name this particular Nord character of mine Savin. Savin, who is the main character of Dragon's Dogma, and who I intend to have a Dragon's Dogma inspired build. For this Let's Play. Now, because of the fact that I want to show this mod off rather than necessarily superbly challenge myself, if I have to bend the rules in my favor to do what I feel like, then I will. I want you all to prepare for that. Because the secondary point of this mod... Oh, hello, Barrel. Whiterun. Yeah, this, I have a lot more quality of life mods that just improve the immersion of the game. Like this Rainstorm and these Barrel mods that basically tell you what direction you're going in if you want to go through a certain hold. Alright, dude, I'm not gonna mess with you. I don't have the power for that right now. Isn't that the most believable rainstorm you've ever seen? It blows with the wind. And it realistically hits the bridge so that the rain doesn't... It just arcs away from everything you're looking at in a very nice pattern. There's Sven. Oh! And this is my White Run Overhaul. White Run just... I mean, not... No, not White Run. Riverwood.
Huh?
Oh boy. Yes! Woo!
Yes? Take a look.
She's already mine.
Ah, the armor dealer. These armor dealers are added by a completely different mod known as, increased population. Towns and settlements. With that increased population, you get an increased amount of NPCs that can provide basic functions to the player character.
Until next time.
So let's go to the Sleeping Giant Inn and get some backup. For now. Since it's still raining outside, you can still hear the pitter-patter of rain on the inside.
Hard not to.
East.
Need something.
Beard, you're going to freeze to death.
Let's not waste any time.
And here is our first helper, Felix Stormfist.
Guess you don't have
May the gods watch over your back.
Just make sure we get a fresh.
Need something? What do you need?
Here is our second helper.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Divine smile on you, friend. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
Right, this is the multiple follower system. Basically, down here you can have more than one follower
Just in time.
if you properly install the mod and do this.
Lead the way.
I did say this mod was inspired by Dragon's Dogma, so I feel like in the spirit of that, I am going to allow myself to have more than one follower, aka more than one pawn.
Need a room? Talk. I'm just a cook, lad. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
He says it right here. And like he says, basically, you come here, you're able to get these. Basic breakfast,
as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Ooh. Ooh. Expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You're that visitor been poking around.
How could you possibly know that if you've never even heard of me?
Huh?
Still here. So what do you want me to carry?
Ooh. Oh, wait, what? Alright.
Lead on.
I ain't looking to make friends.
Alright.
Food's hot. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Can't buy anything from you. Let's go back to the... I doubt that merchant's outside anymore, but the idea behind this is I have money now. Oh, you're still here. Great.
Take a look.
Right. What? One value.
Right.
Stay alert. Never know when to stop and go to my challenge. I'm right behind you. So what do you want me to carry?
So if you're wondering what the Freaky Shine is, I installed a mod that gives enchanted elemental weaponry a much better visual effect than what the vanilla game has. Alright.
Yeah?
Avor and Sigrid's house. Yeah, we're gonna do the main story, and we're gonna do all the story DLC, because why on earth wouldn't we?
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Good day. Yes? Of course. But what's all this about? What are you two doing here?
Alright. Baked potatoes, carrots. Alright.
That explains what I saw earlier. The Jarl. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruff in White.
Yeah.
When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top
We've
of
been
the
so
hill,
worried about
the
you.
Dragon's Reach,
Come, you two must be hungry.
Jarl's palace.
Sit down and I'll get you
Good
something.
day. Now then, boy. Helgen was destroyed? How did you get away?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' escort.
There we go.
Stopped in Helgen. And we were attacked by a dragon.
When your friend told you, right?
Oh yeah. Mrs. Tennessee. Now, let's have some food. When you eat, you're well fed. Oh, right. Like I tell you, this overall adds so much stuff, it's difficult to keep track of it all. And introduce it in a orderly manner. The weather effect. Because of the rain, you receive more shock and frost damage. But you also receive less fire damage. Bows do even less damage, again because of the loss of visibility. The effects are reduced if you use the survival set. And hey, look at that. We got our... We actually have our magic now. Actually have it. Really awesome. So, the constant question on my mind will be, what build will I use? Especially after how much time has passed. It's been 35 minutes. Okay. There is one way I can check. As you can see there, we do get our regen back. It's just really minor. That looks weird. Huh. Okay, that looks weird. I just updated this mod, like, literally before I started the whole adventure, so... Okay, so this update was released August 1st, 19? Yeah, August 1st, 2019. Spell tweaks, new spells added, Arachnomancer tweaks, small changes around armory, nav mesh fixes, improved lighting in castle and battle arenas, add 1000% damage ring to cheat chests, other bug fixes. All changes to prepare for new rooms that will be coming in your future updates. The lighting looks way better. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Alright. So, some of the masks are weaker. Woo!
Cover
You
yourself.
should-
Speak. Take a look.
Mhm. Uh.
Until next time.
Hmm.
Speak quickly.
Whoa! Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Hmm. Now it's like normal day, which is weird.
Need something?
You're not so golden anymore. No. Huh. I guess he just got rid of the key because it wasn't really necessary. Alright. Alright. I don't have any starting spells. None. Alright. Like singlet. Alright, whatever. Dark. Well, I'm wearing mouse robes. Might as well go with those.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to do... Oh, whoa. Yo, where's my help? Whew. Finally, Jesus Christ. I'll take that jug of water, though. That's great. Forged steel helmet.
Go on. Get out of here. This doesn't concern you, friend.
Yes, sir. I am moving. Let's get out of here, boys. Man, I'm glad you guys showed up out of nowhere, though.
Alright, hand over your valuables. Then I guess that is your last request.
Looks like this thief was packing. Oh hey, Mike the Liar.
Too much magic can be dangerous. Maik once had 2 spells and burned his sweet roll. What does this mean to combine magic? Magic plus magic is still magic.
Uh-huh.
How does anyone know there was a city of Winterhold?
Fuck yeah.
Maik did not see it with his eyes. Did you?
Whatever.
Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Yeah, see you later, Mike. Okay. Guys, good work. That's what pawns are for. You think I'm being lame about this? Don't worry about it. Yeah. Nah. To wait to...
Thank goodness. I managed to pick the lock. Oh, they're at Mistwatch. Here, if you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honorius and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much meat. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop.
Right.
Farewell.
Later, dude. So, being interrupted by the Falmore Jessicar's hit squad and...
Move along, business. Be on your way.
Clear out.
and the frightened woman that leads you to Mistwatch is as a result of the Enhanced World Encounters mod, which increases the rate at which you run across random events while walking on the roads of Skyrim by such a massive percent that you can barely walk down 5, maybe 1 mile without running across particularly, you know, a scripted event. And that's great because there's so many scripted events and you never get to see them in a single playthrough. That's more interesting this way.
I'm getting out of here. Oh, what happened?
Boys, we got another scripted event to deal with.
Citizen, this area is off limits. You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen.
Ha 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 ha.
If you insist. Come on, boys. This'll be fun. You pick the path.
Attack them, my pawns. The Acolyte's lovely stone flesh armor is a result of the true alteration armor mod, which is really nice. As you can see, his flaming mace of justice was something to sneeze at. That's creepy, though. I mean, normally you don't see that particular Imperial stormtrooper Imperial encounter next to a place that has a gathering of Imperial troops. So that guy didn't just luck out. He actually studded armor. Nice. Studded armor costs more. Armor weighs a lot less, so it gives you more gold per sale when you decide to sell it. So light armor is not bad either, but studded armor, that's good stuff. Ooh, I could sell that amulet Stendar too. Yeah. And you get that notice every time you're hungry. Which gives you your stats back. Novice Fire Mage. I don't need that. Madwoman.
Don't go to the Blue Palace. The Master is on vacation. Don't listen to Der Venom. Don't do. The Master has gone. Watch it.
Okay, the Madwoman there is a random encounter that's basically just there to tell you that you can do a Daedra quest if you go to Solitude.
Need a ride?
Fake Bjornum, real Bjornum.
My carriage is the safest way.
Yeah, sometimes when you exit the, sometimes fake Bjornum will wander out of Aldion's keep. I mean, Aldion's ultimate palace.
Talk to the Jarl of Indragon.
As a result, it can mix up the player and cause you to... I mean, really cause you to...
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business.
Get those particular characters confused, wasting your time, especially if they happen to get jumped by a pair of giants. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Dang. Do 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 do. All right.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers, yes?
You just can't fill an order
Take a
that
look.
size on my own. Why
Until
don't you
next
swallow
time.
that stubborn pride of yours and ask Lord Greymane for help?
Aye.
White Run, beautiful greenhouse. White Run.
Yes.
Good afternoon. What do you need? Yes?
What's your deal?
Lead the way.
Be glad you're here in the city.
I've got your back. All swords don't even have a wall. So what do you want me to carry?
What you got? Time for smart ways.
Back home if you need me.
Yeah, Grondar already got another dude who's exactly like you. Not really interested.
Need something?
I'm all ears.
If you see sudden,
See those warriors from Hammerfell?
if you see sudden freezes on the screen, just know that that's the fault of the fact that there's so much going on that the game has to stutter for a bit before everything's fully loaded up.
And there it is.
Alright. Alright, now we can fast travel the dragons to reach wherever I want.
Hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, need something?
Yes?
Alright, so let's go to Winterhold.
Need something?
Oh! We can do the Under Whiterun quest, if I felt like it, but
What do you need?
that one's pretty tough at the end. I should have enough gold to get to fast travel to the College of Winterhold. A little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about that. And the reason I don't...
Settling in? There's a house for sale.
Breeze Home sounds... Oh, wow. The frame rate here is all of a sudden pretty great. And now it's kind of choppy again. Like, there's a point where I could just... There's a point where I could just walk. Now, let me tell you, there's still lots of features about the curse that I could discuss, but for the moment, I will get to them when they become relevant.
Need a... My carriage is... Where do you want to go?
Ooh, Winterhold.
All right.
Those prices are outrageous. It's like... The curse really does go out of its way to nerf things you could do. Things you have the option of doing. Well, we are going to do a little trick I learned the first time I played the curse. And get ourselves some nice cash. Just decent enough to get us where we need to go. And get us what we need to get through everything else. Let's see here. Ew. Only 2 things of wheat. Well. should be able to buy other stuff that I want as well. Ooh. Oh, Titans. I thought the size of that giant was ridiculous. Woo! That guy got destroyed. Yeah, we're not messing with giants, and especially not with titans for a while. We are not bothering those guys for a while. Whew. She's a sweet-tailed. Yeah, you'll get restrained back eventually. Just wait. Now, hopefully the shopkeeper here doesn't actually sleep, because I would like to buy my stuff.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. We got drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Okay.
Until next time.
You're that
Lady.
visitor, Ben.
Yeah, I am. Move out the way, please. Now, here's the thing about rotten ingredients. They only have one other... Yeah. They tend to have very hazardous effects, and are ultimately better for creating poison with than you are creating regular potions. As a result of that, as a result of how damaging these effects are, you tend to get a lot of experience for crafting with rotten materials. Case in point. Every level up only gives you plus 5 points into a stat. Because rotten wheat has a massively powerful damage sandwich effect. And because everything's stronger. Typically, you can merge a rotten plant with its unrotten variant and get some sort of result. That's not just the fastest way to know that your rotten plants have value, it's the best way to quickly decide how valuable some ingredients actually are and how worthless the others will be.
Let's sate that appetite.
Alright.
Until next time.
Alright then. So now we do this. Wait inside during the night. What?
A visitor been poking around.
Good to see you again, friend.
Oh my god. So you know what? Okay, let's get a room.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
I'm the innkeeper. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Yes.
I'm glad that there's never a time where the inns would be okay. Alright. Let's see here. Since we won't be seeing them in this Let's Play, I'm also go over the other curses. Let's see. Curse of the Body. You receive 25% more physical damage when your stamina is below 20%. Curse of the Darkness. Some creatures and animals become lethal beasts during the night. Curse of the Blood. You suffer more penalties if you're injured. Curse of the Envy. You receive minus 25 magicka, and your magicka regenerates slower. What? I'm dead. Where are you?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes,
Yes?
it's insolent.
Need something you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Don't speak to me, meat.
Oh god, Merla the Undead. I hate this woman. Don't talk to her. She's an essential NPC. You have no way to kill her. And I'm pretty sure just attacking her is enough to give you vampirism.
What now?
Where'd you come from, buddy?
Yes?
Yes?
Need something?
Need something?
Need something?
Yes?
Need something?
Oh boy.
Has been snooping around Sarthal.
Holy crap. Yeah, no. Mirla the Undead is bad news. I'm not sure which mod she comes from. It's just really, really I do not care to talk to her, I do not care to talk about her. Let's see here. Riverwood Trader, give me some of that gold. Give me some of that gold. That golden key.
One of us has to do something.
I said no. No
Need something? Take a look.
Alright. Oceans. Alright.
Take a look.
The whole point of that is to just... I'm not going to get myself the necessary spells I need to deal damage, but...
Yes.
I should have used the time actually getting to where I need to go. So as you can see, as you just heard... Oh, I wasn't done with the curses yet. Curse of the Gluttony. You lose health if you eat or drink something that has a plant, vegetable, or fruit and doesn't have meat as an ingredient. Curse of the Greed. You do less damage, receive less XP when you have less than 2,500 gold in your inventory. Yeah. Basically, all these curses are debuffs that by themselves could pose an interesting challenge to many types of builds. But that Curse of the Greed thing is pretty hardcore. Alright.
Need a ride? My carriage is... Where do you want to go?
Alright. Let's go to Winterhold.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
Curse of the War. Your magicka and stamina regenerates slower when you are in combat. Curse of the Pride. You receive less XP if your health, magicka, or stamina is below 50%. That's horrible. Curse of the Weakness. You are less resistant to diseases. Curse of the Wrath. We already heard about that one. And Curse of the Dead is very special. Your buy and sell prices are 25% worse. That curse is exclusive to the vampire race. That's right. If you become a vampire or a werewolf, you're not free from the curse. In fact, there's an add-on for the curse mod that's exclusive to werewolf builds that gives you perks and benefits the longer you stay a werewolf.
What do you need?
It is weird how when you literally fast travel to a place and characters are loaded in, that happens.
I heard it. Howling. Those werewolves. Solve all your problems?
They say I'll fix them. Murder worth a try. Voice. Shouting.
Alright. See, yeah, that better fast travel mod allows you to fast travel to the Jarl's place in several holds where there happens to be a Jarl. But even then, that particular place is a little weird. Look at this place. It looks like an actual city now. That's what the Great City Overhaul mod will do to a place like Winterhold. That's pretty cool.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall... Oh, forgive... Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
This. I'll be blunt, dude.
That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Let's take your test.
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient.
I don't know that spell.
Well, if you think you're capable. Or you can try your luck with what...
Yes.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Alright.
Winterhold's glory.
Now remember, don't get yourself hydrated. You won't have any way to do this.
Behind it, but the college is... Well done indeed. I think you'll... I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're... We'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Well done indeed.
All right.
And what might you need?
Yes.
Not interested in your students. Hey, Jizago. What's up?
Yes. Welcome. Another. Well, first I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Wonderful. The College of
Some actual shoes? Sign me up. Now, as you can see here, the Novice Hood, which originally gave you plus 30% magic, only gives you 10. Everything relating to enchantments is basically weaker here.
Has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the whole.
Have you mastered the expert level destruction spells yet?
Alright.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning.
Gonna have to listen to Tolfdir for this lesson, because I've decided to go with a magic using build.
Magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it,
Sack.
can and will destroy you.
Well, sex is weird.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability.
Fuck yeah. You all possess some inherent magical ability. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Iku. Also her bleh.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Let's start with something practical.
Is that so?
See,
I'm here to blow people up, dude.
Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I don't know.
That's
Nope.
all right. I can teach. Now, if you'll just stand.
Alright, now we have Lesser Ward.
Over there, I'll cast a spell at you. You block it with. Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all? That's what. Now, if over there, please.
Bit of a glitch there.
Want anyone else in the way? Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work.
Alright.
Well, I think this is an excellent start.
What do you have your stuff out for? Oh. But yeah, look at it.
Exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Southall nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
That is so weird. I mean, this is a magical school, so that type of disappearing the places fits, but...
another new... Are you... I assure you that I shall be... I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires it.
Alright. Alright then.
What do you need?
So first... I wasn't sick. I was really sick. People really love her. Finally, her at first, but those were. Her impressions, yeah. Yeah, I'm. You know what? I like seeing her portray. I just. Alright then. Had to do my usual gargle spit routine. Alright. Pain. The plan right now.
Could sure use a warm bed.
And what might you need?
Need something? Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Yeah,
I
pass.
understand.
It's the way you do.
Need something?
Yeah, let me guess. Someone's...
Alright. Sure, Pask, I'll take you out for a test drive. I mean, I don't know. I've never gotten this far. At my level, steel equipment is still pretty strong, so... Did bats always used to congregate here? Hey, it's Mike the Liar again.
Maik can travel fast across the land. Some lazy types take carriages. It is all the same to Maik. Maik once walked to High Hrothgar. So many steps, he lost count. Once Maik got in trouble in Riften and fled to Windhelm. It is good that nobody there cared. Maik is tired now. Who bother somebody else?
Gives you 3 things, and he tells you to, bugger off. I said bugger off. There we go. Buddy, blugger, all those typical European slang terminologies people like to use a lot. Oh. really only doing this so I can get the Sarthal, because my next stop will be getting the Diadem of the Savant. Shockwolf. Oh my god. Alright, food. Man, you're a weak follower. Like, seriously, a weak follower. So here and now, I gotta make sure I don't run into any more wild animals, because I can't fight them with limited magicka, barely any magicka regeneration, and everything else, because holy crap, that was terrible.
You there, traveler, over here. That's close enough. Oh no, you don't.
Ooh. Ha ha ha. No. Yeah, no. Haha, no. Oh, wait, someone posted? Really, someone posted. Sorry, Yo-Yo. I didn't catch you before you left the stream. I wasn't able to see your post before you left. I'm not going near any god-forsaken vampires. Say school. Really bad. I wonder why. They're real people. They're real people. Right. I have a mind to become a vampire for this particular...
1,000-year-old ruins. They're not much to look at.
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
Where have you two idiots been? Jesus Christ. Honestly, even if the effect looks like it's glitching out on drugs right now, that's still better looking than anything else I've seen regarding that particular effect. Regarding, let's see, Diadem of the Savant. Okay, Rocky Shack. What the hell, West? Alright. Walk from Riften. Alright. Let's go to Whiterun Stables and let's go to Riften so we can take the long road to Froki's Shack. All right. Oh.
Where do you want to go?
All right. Reached in.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Rip, be sure to visit the Blackfriar Museum. You must have that, you forget all of.
So, because nothing much is going to actually happen in this video, not a whole lot of actual action from yours truly. More like an introduction to how the mob works. For example, that shock wolf. Yeah, you're going to be seeing stuff like elemental random encounters just from exploring all over the place. For example, we're going to be fighting people called Frost and Fire Avengers. Good God. I don't care how much longer I have to wait. The waiting is very weird. I have no idea why that's the case. Mm-hmm. Over 6 o'clock, that's good. That's fine. Alright. Oh, hey! Alright, cool. Alright, so let's see here. Technically not that long a trek, but we're gonna have to go through some heavy waters. And we're definitely gonna have to go through enemy infested locations, more than I care to admit. Dragonfly, Dragonfly. All balls mahoy, Dragonfly. So y'all, I finished Orange is the New Black 2 days ago. I finally got around to watching when I heard it was released. And let me tell you right now, that's probably the best way you could honestly end a show of that nature. What are you resting on? What are you resting your hands on? Nothing. You're not. Stop. But yeah, basically, some things happened that I liked a lot. Some things happened that I didn't like. And some things happened that I didn't like but accepted as part of the show's nature. The nature being that, ultimately, this isn't really a drama about good versus evil. This is the sad reality of how easy it is for someone to screw up their lives, and how, even when they have everything back together, it's still way too easy for them to screw their lives up and end up falling back into rock bottom. It takes real hard work to rehabilitate yourself when you get out of prison. And it's not surprising if you end up in a position where you're still not a strong enough person to face all your demons and you end up relapsing into your bad habits. I know a lot of people outright say Piper is the least interesting character on the show, and I understand why they have that opinion. Oh boy. Skeletons. Random skeletons. I understand completely why they have that opinion. Whoa! 1 and then 3 people out of nowhere. No, 2 and then 3 people out of nowhere. I didn't expect that. Well, you guys watching at home, I hope you enjoy the stream. It's nice to see anyone drop by. Let's see here. As a reminder, this is called The Curse. It's a overhaul mod that changes quite a few things with the game. Many of them, in fact. Yeah, these extra bandit camps are also added by a mod called More Bandit Camps. They have nothing to do with the curse. Although I imagine it'll be more difficult to do because I think the curse also changes the chance for regular bandits to spawn as a special type of bandit. Oh no, that's a bear. That's a bear. Let's do a quick save here. Alright, y'all. Let's finish this trek. Oh, has my crew finally caught back up? Awesome. Ugh! Bear cub! Ooh. I forgot that you could adjust the models to make things bigger and smaller. So, yeah, you can make bear cubs, and that's actually really sad. Jesus Christ. But animal blood... Yeah. I do admit that animal blood as a consumable for vampire players is... very interesting.
Alright. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
We already dealt with you.
Away from me.
Had no clue what you were doing. However, this is interesting because it confirms my suspicion that certain random encounters are repeatable, and you'll always end up... Alright, so let's... Alright. Reason we're going to this camp here is because... is because it looks like we're going to have to fight through these bandits to get where we need to go. I don't think so, though. Ooh. Ouch. Uh-oh. Ah, giant brown spire. Look at it. Look at it. It's entirely, obviously, mud and glory.
Never should have come here. Over here.
Alright. Food. Yo, he's got a flaming weapon. Great. Get in there, boys. Calathong Drug Lord. Steel Warhammer of Embers. Scaled Horn Armor. Ooh. Let's see. Kamona Tong. That sounds pretty... Well, a little bit. I'm not going to call you weird or sex. Okay. Lore Kamona Tong. I thought it sounded like a thing that existed in the canon, even if they aren't actually native to the Skyrim game itself. That Kamona Tong is the local crime syndicate of Vardenfell. The group is fiercely opposed to any foreign presence whatsoever on Vardenfell, and all its schemes are designed to get rid of Outlanders. Outlanders are tolerated as slaves only, though they have proven a strong distaste towards foreigners. They have, on at least 2 occasions, been able to pass up the business potential of working with foreigners can hold. They have also been involved in the skooma trade in at least 1 instance, which is why the drug lord here actually carries skooma on him. And moon sugar. So whoever made this bandit mod actually knew what they were doing when it came to the lore. That's pretty interesting. Empty strongbox, coin purse, coin purse. Skooma. 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 You can lock that novice chest. And a Talos. No. Alright, I'm not in the mood. I'm not really a lot picker. I just got lucky. Let's see. The Kamona Tong, through Orvas Dren, controls Hulalu counselors in Suron and Vivek. Although House Wallow is, on the outside, the most imperial-minded of the great houses, major decisions cannot be made unless the xenophobic Kamonatong explicitly agrees, or unless their connection to the house is broken somehow. The Kamonatong at one time made secret deals with House Dagoth. Orvos Dren had considerable sympathy towards House Dagoth's ideologies. When the Nevarine needed the backing of House Wallow's Wartor, history does not record whether Dren was bribed, persuaded, or intimidated into giving him the Kamonatong's backing, or simply killed in order to break the Kamona hold on House Wallow. Although Dren's two chief enforcers, the brothers Rains and Navil Lenneth, were certainly both killed, with both the Thieves Guild and Morag Tong claiming credit for the assassination. However, it is known that the Kamonatong still existed at the time of the Oblivion Crisis, and had a presence in the Sealdrillic city of Cheydinhal when they participated in the Skirmish Raid. Again, the fact that the mod author went out of his way to make sure that, not the mod author of the curse, but the mod author of the many more bandit camps made sure that this place still had a lot of its influence obviously taken from the lore of the matter, and make sure that these places, these people. Let's see. I think. Ooh, someone messed you guys up. Avgarnod. That's clever.
Look at those ruins. There's gold inside.
Oh, I forgot you guys talk. Alright. Let's see here. Whew. We're gonna get to Froki's shack somehow. Just need to find the right path for it. It's up there. I feel it. Maik again? Really?
Something strange happens to Khajiit when they arrive in Skyrim.
They get drunk on skooma.
Why do soldiers bother with target practice? One learns best by hitting real people.
It's called target practice because you may not be good enough to hit real people.
Maik has heard the people of Skyrim are better looking than the ones in Cyrodiil. He has no opinion on the matter. All people are beautiful to him.
Everyone looks the same to me.
Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
That's pretty cool, though. I don't... Like, that's what I'm Oh. Ooh. I'm super glad I have Borgmar with me. Jesus. But yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. We've met Maik 3 times in one video. In one whole stream. Normally, you're lucky to see the guy... I'll take a horse of 500, Alex. It's a shame that putting the curse disables the mod that I have that makes his horses faster and possibly even immortal, but... Rocky Shack. Oh boy. That is what I want. That is what I wanted. This. Okay. Alright, hold on a second. I'm about to do something very backwards. I'm about to do something very backwards for the sake of this video. Alright. Gonna have to check and see if this is the case. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'm only doing this so that I can see if the author moved the diadem of the save haunt from a place that it was originally put in game or not. Okay. Yeah. So you can see here with the curse off, my steed is as fast as he should be. Alright, let's see here. No, we didn't. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's probably the result of the...
Correct state. There is only one place to get the diadem of the Savant. Any version of Skyrim, the diadem of the Savant will no longer spawn here. It was confirmed to be a bug, and therefore has been removed. So when they came...
Okay, so the diadem of the Savant can't be found at Furoki's shack. Because its original appearance there is just a bug. Which means that we're at almost 2 hours here, which means that, you know what, we can just end the video here. Like I said, we've only just begun to get involved with the curse. And I really mean only just begun. We'll get into more of the mechanics next time, when I've actually gotten the gear I wanted, as well as when I've gotten my bearings of what we actually need to do to get the type of character I want to start playing as. So thank you guys for watching if you did today, and I'll see you all next time when we venture further into the blighted lands of the cursed Skyrim Overhaul mod.